His voice is incredible.
The rivers and streams flow through the armor of a dying breed. I am with you, and you are with me, baptized in fire. Lions in the rain.
Wagwan, people, thems. So I have had it on good authority that Stan Walker has actually performed his new song "I Am" live. Now, as you already know, or if you don't know, you're gonna get to know. Live music for me, like it just does something. That connection is just because they're there in the moment with the live, like the live sound, the ad libs, like where they choose to make maybe some slight differences to the original track and stuff. I just love live music, and this song, it considering that I didn't understand what all the lyrics were, I felt it. And what's really awesome is that, like, in the comments, people have kind of said what you were talking about, like what you felt in terms of our ancestors and our connection to nature and all that kind of stuff. You're feeling it, bro. You're feeling it, and I love the fact that music can just transcend languages, cultures. Like you can get a feel for what someone's trying to emote. So I'm keen to see what this is like live. I'm very, very keen. So I'm gonna waste no time. Let's see what is going on. The move report.
This is really intimate. Kia ora, hello everybody, I'm Stan. I'm from a little place called New Zealand.
Oh,
Can you hear me?
okay.
We're ready.
The sound went then. Oh, I love his outfit.
We are the color felt in the spring. You are the wind, breathe into me. You inherit me, I
Ooh.
inherit you. I am the language you speak to me. As far as the eye can see, everything is changed. So how can we stand by? I don't wanna be the same.
His voice is incredible.
The rivers and streams flow through the armor of a dying breed. I am with you, and you are with me, baptized in fire. Lions in the rain. As far as the eye can see, everything is changed. So
Wow, bro.
Wow, wow. That is amazing, absolutely amazing. Now, before you go, Stan, we just really want to know, first off, tell us a little bit about the process of creating that song.
Um, it was an emotional process because this is my response to Origin. Um, I was deeply moved, and I felt like I was changed after that film. I mean, when you watch it, you can't walk away being the same. And I kind of talk about that in the song. Um, for me, like some of those themes I related to, so like it was like part of my life and part of my parents and my grandparents, and like I'm here as a living testament that you can overcome these things, and we don't have to be these byproducts and intergenerational. Generations of trauma, and this song is a song that is a reclamation of identity, of our culture, our languages, and taking back that power so that we can empower the people. And I feel like within our cultures, that's where our superpowers. And I'm just being able to put my language in here. I know you guys don't know what I was saying, but I was that was something that I like because there's words in my language that can't be translated in English. There's not enough words for a few of our words.
Tell us where you're from, by the way.
I'm from New Zealand, on the other side of the world.
You're an indigenous New Zealander from Maori.
So yeah, I feel very privileged being here, being a little Maori boy, all the way from Aotearoa, New Zealand, here in LA, singing for you guys. And it's just incredible that I've been given this opportunity by Ava, as doing the song. It's an extension of this film. It's that walking out, feeling that hope.
Now, how did you become a part of the project?
That's a funny story.
I hear.
Paul Garnes was actually, him and his wife Tammy, they were watching a video of me. I did a cover of Ultralight Beam, Kanye West, and it kind of like went a little bit crazy on,
Whoop, whoop,
on
whoop, whoop,
TikTok
whoop.
and stuff. And anyway, they showed Ava. Ava's like, who's this man? Like, who is he? Like, I need to find out who he is. So she went and looked at me, my Instagram, and she went to my following, and she's like, surely we have somebody in common. And we did. Chelsea was standing, she's a producer, Maori producer, indigenous woman from back home. Anyway, Ava DM'd her, and she's like, hey, do you know this guy Stan? She's like, yeah, I know him really well. Anyway, 48 hours later, we were on the phone, she's telling me about Origin, and then she sends me the film, and within 2.5 weeks, the song was finished, done, recorded, mastered, and
Wow.
Can you tell us a little bit? I mean,
That's incredible.
Words that you're using in the song that can't really be translated into English language. Can you talk a little bit about what it was like growing up in New Zealand and the culture that you come from? What was the music like? And is there anything close if you had to explain what those words that can't be translated? Is there a feeling or something that we can kind of have an idea of what you're talking about?
So I grew up very Maori, speaking my language. My parents and my grandparents were the generation that I'm the one that's done the reclamation for our family. My grandmother and all my grandparents were beaten in school for speaking our language. So I've got the privilege of being able to stand here proud and unapologetically Maori. I get that privilege.
Big up.
And in the chorus, it just talks about our origins, and we believe we were all created in this place, Kurawaka. And so it talks about our uniqueness and our sacredness of who we are, our identity, our DNA. In the bridge, it's talking about your message will always be known, resounding are your deeds. And then at the end, it talks about bind together, fix and affirm. Together we go in unity. So it's to empower people, to empower people to go back and know who you come from and where you come from, because that's powerful. Once you figure that out, man, you're unstoppable.
And the video for this,
You're speaking
this
facts.
single is pretty spectacular. Talk about the making of that. Shot in New Zealand.
shot back home in New Zealand, and all the places that I shot, I'm connected to. So my my blood belongs to that place, to those places. Except one place was where my wife is from. But I wanted to not just show within the song, but within the video, the connection to my origins, the connection to my identity and to where I'm from. And we shot it in 5 days. We just jumped in a van and it was just me. I direct all my videos alongside with my incredible, talented friend, Shay Sterling. And we just shot it, and then we got a call again literally the next week. A was like, hey, we got to release the song earlier. And I was like, oh, okay. So I just went down by his house, Shay's house, and we edited the video. And it's cool because it looks like a big production video, but it's a 2-man army. Or man and woman. My bro had me yelling from the sides like, hey, did you get the shot? And then our mate who was the assistant. But yeah, it was we went guerrilla style on this, and it was fun.
That's amazing.
Sometimes those are the best ones because
Yeah.
you get things unexpected.
Oh, honestly, the behind the scenes, me crawling up on the cliffs, trying to get into the water, and I look like a little rat.
Wow.
You said something about like the power of knowing like your origin, where you come from. I went to South Africa for the first time last time, and just seeing all the different last year, and seeing all the different languages, it made me like realize that okay, what is my original origin in my language? You talk a little bit about it. Why is it powerful to be connected with the origin and know where you come from?
For me, it's when I started finding out who I come from and where I come from. It's made me realize how incredible that I can be. My grandparents, my great-grandparents, my great-great-grandparents on both sides, they fought and died for me to be outstanding. They fought and died for me to stand and be unashamedly, unapologetically Māori. They fought and died so that I could be like out the gate, like be whoever I want to be. So I'm like the dream of generations come to life. Not just me, but like the generation that our generation now, we're taking back that power. And it's honestly, once I found out not just who I come from, but where I come from, it changed my life. I walk different in this world. I know exactly who I am because of who I come from and where I come from.
You are your ancestors'
Wow.
stream. The saying we also have here. I know you're pushed for time, but we want to thank you, and we wish you much success with this song. And yeah, we can't wait to see what you come up with next.
Amazing voice, by the way.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
And if you wanna
more
find
than.
you, what are your social media tags?
Just my name, Stan. Oh, Stan Walker. Jeez,
Okay.
I just say, hey, Stan.
Thank you so much.
Give it up for Stan Walker.
We're going to share the tease the trailer for the film, and then when we come back, we'll have.
That was so good to watch. That was so good to watch. I feel like I didn't really know much about him before. Obviously saw Ultralight Beam, really liked that. That was really amazing. Saw Amazing Grace and I Surrender, really liked that. But getting to hear him live, this is what I'm saying about live music, man. I'm telling you, like, there's something about someone being able to lay down vocals in person there and hearing, because it's raw. I mean, it's like, yo, you're the real deal. I mean, there's no studio effects. There's no, obviously not auto tune. It's not that, like, but just you're just giving us yourself right now. Do you know what I mean? Like, and not leaving anything on the stage. And that was beautiful. It was powerful. Like the things I felt in the music video, I still felt on the stage. And that's without any kind of visuals and stuff. But he's such a gentleman. He seems like he's funny as well, like he's got some jokes, but he's also got his head very much switched on, and it's a really great message that he's got there for people, and I'm taking it for myself as well. Like I know a lot about my background and a lot about my history, but there's always more to know. And I think when he asked the question about why is it important to know where you're from, because then you start to realise that there's certain things you just want to stand for. Do you know what I mean? Because actually, like the people I come from, like the fight in which to get me here, that I could be sat in front of this camera doing whatever. Like, you know, I'm not gonna let some bigot tell me not about nothing. You mad? Do you know what I mean? Like, and like I said, it makes you walk differently. It makes your confidence different. And you know, if the Maori way is to have connections to the earth, do you know what I mean? And like, how much more powerful can you get than that? I'm really intrigued to find out what he meant though when he said that like his grandparents would get beaten for speaking their native tongue. So there's probably a bit of history there that I'm not aware of. So if anyone has any information about that, like, that'd be great. Obviously I can go away and obviously do my own research, but I always find I don't know, I find it more personal when like I get information from you guys, because 9 times out of 10 it's something you're already quite passionate about, like, or maybe even your history. So I think it's always nice to kind of just show an interest, really. So if there's anyone happy to divulge any of that to me, that'd be great. I really want to see this movie. I don't know when the movie's out. I don't know if it's going to be in the UK. I don't know if it's going to be like, I don't know the extremities of where this distribution of this film is going to be, but based on what he said and the fact that this song is the output of him watching it literally 2.5 weeks later, I need to watch this movie. I need to watch it. So any information on that would also be great. Yeah, that was lovely and a great way to finish up my recording. So it's now 3 a.m. in the morning. I'm gonna take myself to bed. But yeah, that was I've said it already. He's amazing. He's absolutely amazing. If you did enjoy this, then please do drop me a like and subscribe. That would be amazing. And I do have a YouTube membership just over that way, just there. I mean, you can't click on that, but that's the picture of it. And it's a great way to support the channel. Like I said, big, small, little, whatever, any support would be lovely. And I also have a Patreon as well. So if you do want to head over there and get access to videos before they come to YouTube, full reactions, like lots and lots of other good stuff, then those are your options. But for now, thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you on the next one.